Anyone who has ever taken an American history course is probably familiar with the notorious President Abraham Lincoln assassination, which took place at the hands of John Wilkes Booth, a Confederate sympathizer. Although everyone is familiar with that tale, what about the immediate consequences of that momentous occasion? That is precisely what Apple TV Plus's brand new historical miniseries, Manhunt, aims to delve into. Manhunt, written by Monica Beletsky, the author of Friday Night Lights, recounts the stories of numerous Americans who came together to find John Wilkes Booth following the Confederate assassins' escape on that historic night. The first presidential assassination not only shocked the country due to its unusual character, but it also raised questions about whether an already fractured America could recover from the catastrophic Civil War. The fervent hunt for John Wilkes Booth is all the more important because of this uncertainty. On February 5, 2024, Apple TV unveiled the first trailer for Manhunt, presenting a picture of America that was still reeling from one of the country's bloodiest wars. Even though the Union could have prevailed in the Civil War, the Confederate sympathizers did not give up easily. To make his place in history, one of those followers, John Wilkes Booth, decides to carry out the horrible deed of killing Abraham Lincoln. When he is successful, people in the aftermath are left wondering how and why an actor would turn terrorist. People like Edwin Stanton, the U.S. Secretary of War, who is among the numerous people in charge of finding John Wilkes Booth and bringing him to justice, pose this question. Tobias Menzies, who previously starred in Game of Thrones, leads the cast of Manhunt. For his outstanding role in Outlander, he was awarded a Primetime Emmy for Best Actor in Television. Menzies performs. The man who headed the infamous manhunt for John Wilkes Booth and served as Lincoln's Secretary of War during the Civil War was Edwin Stanton. John Wilkes Booth, the notorious assassin, will be portrayed by Anthony Boyle, who was most recently seen in Masters of the Air, another historical drama about American history. Star of the short Hamish Linklater will portray President Abraham Lincoln, who will remain central to the story despite the historic incident. Other well-known actors are Patton Oswalt from Frozen Empire as Lafayette Baker in Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire, Glenn Morshower as Andrew Johnson in 24, and Matt Walsh as Samuel Mudd in The Hangover. Manhunt was written by Monica Beletsky and is based on James L. Swanson's book Manhunt, The 12-Day Chase for Lincoln's Killer. Beletsky's work on Fargo and Friday Night Lights is what made her most famous. Tim Brittain, Matthew Ross Fennell, Matt Johnson, Jan Oxenberg, and Ben H. Winters joined Beletsky in the writer's room. Directors of Manhunt include Carl Franklin of Mindhunter and John Dahl of Yellowstone. Other Civil War-era television programs available now, like Manhunt. Though Yellowstone is perhaps the reason Kevin Costner is most well known in the Western television industry, Hatfields and McCoys was one of the first shows in his career. Devil Anse Hatfield leads the Hatfield family, while Randall McCoy leads the McCoy family. The show depicts one of history's most notorious rivalries through a brutal and murderous feud. You may purchase Hatfields and McCoys on Prime Video. For more, subscribe.